taller auctioneers, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you'll be able to see me from every view. We've got this fantastic garden. The salesman says get them in the beautiful garden and they're going to fall in love with the place even more. So please come through just so that we can all see you. Most importantly, if you are registered, we do want to make sure that you're in a position where I don't miss those cards. Okay, everybody's got their caffeine here, which is good. Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. My name is Garry Greco. As a very proud member of the team at Red Property, and on behalf of all of us, I do want to warmly welcome all of you to the auction of number 1 of 26 Wattle Avenue, right here in the heart of Fairlight. I was just chatting with a gentleman a moment ago, and I said, looking at some statistics recently, and this is data that you may already know, Fairlight continually seems to hit realestate.com, domain.com as a suburb that most people are looking in, but one where very few properties seem to be available. That tells me you've got a sense of family, a sense of community, but it assures me you have strong, stable, long-term capital growth. I am very, very confident with a property like this, we are going to tick all of those boxes and then some. In relation to the property, there's a lot to go through, folks, and I will get there in a moment. I will take this opportunity, though, to guide your attention towards today's contract for sale and terms and conditions. The terms and conditions are on display. They're also on the back of your bidder's cards. We do make an assumption that at this point you have taken your time to read through those terms and conditions, and I know that from some of the phone conversations I've had with you throughout the week, and also the discussions I'm sure you've had with my team, if there have been any questions or queries, that we've addressed those prior to today's auction deadline. The auction contract that I'm holding, folks, is a 2005 edition contract. It is complete. It is in full. It will afford today's successful party 56 days in which to pay the balance of today's final selling figure, and we do indeed ask for a 10% deposit at the completion of today's auction. For any parties in attendance that may have been approved for any changes or amendments that sit within this contract, if you are successful today, then you will indeed sign under those authorised changes and amendments. As the auctioneer, I do reserve the right to place what is commonly known as a vendor bid. That is one bid that represents the interest of my vendors. If I choose to exercise that right, I will of course clearly state so beforehand. The property will be sold today, subject to my vendor's reserve price after the first, the second, the third and final time. You'll see the contract go from up here to down here. My advice to you is please don't wait for me to say something catchy like selling, or any of that sort of stuff. Make sure your competition knows where you stand. I'm looking at some of you, we've met through the course of the campaign, you've been through the property 2 or 3 times, you've already decided this is your place. You just need to make sure everybody else knows that. So one way to do that, folks, is to assert yourself right from the outset. I would encourage you folks to make sure your bids are strong and you let your competition know exactly where you stand. Property for sale. Small block of only 6, 2 2-bedders, this one the one above, 2 4-bedders. Nice parcel of land, a beautiful building, low maintenance, and you can tell that, folks, wonderful gardens all the way through. It's easy to dress up an apartment, but to get everybody getting the gardens pumping, that doesn't happen over a 4-week marketing campaign. The moment you make your way through, you see you've got this beautiful common lawn that services our property. We've got floor-to-wall glass taking you all the way through, beautiful timber floors. All of the windows have been furnished with the plantation shutters. You've got that fantastic industrial cafe-style kitchen, gas for cooking, gas for heating. Spectacular brand new bathroom as well, 2 great bedrooms, the main fit for a king as it has in at the moment, plenty of room for bedsides as well. And of course, you've got the built-ins in both of the bedrooms. On the property as well, you can see the bicycle rack, you can see the shared undercover parking for all of the owners here. You can also see, folks, plenty of room out there, shared laundry, plenty of room for your own utilities as well, and you've also got some room for some storage. I would suggest this home presents fantastic value for the discerning investor, the first home buyer, or perhaps for the young couple or young family or downsizing. You've got Manly West Public School within walking distance and within your catchment. People fudge their address to get in the catchment of that school. You've got a fantastic aquatic centre that's just been built for you. A pretty good golf course not too far away. You're only moments away from Balgala Road, but you won't hear it, and you're walking distance into Manly. By now you want me to shut up so you can just buy it. With that said, folks, my job's a simple one. I hand over to you as the marketing campaign comes to an end. You are the market. You've been given a guide throughout the campaign. You're holding the bidders' cards, folks. Where do we go? What do we say? I'm in your hand. Who wants to get me started? After all that, really? I'll take a breath. I've got plenty of time. Tell me where you want to kick off. Where do you want to kick things off, sir? We're all looking at
7:15.
7:15.
What is it?
You tell me.
What's the basic? What's the base?
7:15 if you like. We'll take it.
Yes,
7:15. 715. Bid away in front. Was it number 56 there, Carrie Ann? We've got that. Bid away there at $715,000. A rise, a 5 or 10 to come with me if you will. Otherwise, all in front at $715,000 the bid. My instructions are very, very clear. My vendors have said, Gary, go out today and find a new owner for our home. You know how much they cared for it. You can tell by the way it's been presented. This is your chance now to take this property into its next chapter. I've been told not to dwell. First time, ladies and gentlemen, at 715,000. Second time buyers at 715,000 the call. Also, hello ma'am, what are you saying? 720 I've got, and 25 to come back if you like. Otherwise, everything you had's now on the right hand side at 720 the bid. I'll call it 3 times, and 25 can I say? 25 with a nod I have. And 30 if you like. 30 I have with a nod, 30 the call. 35 perhaps if you will. 35 he says, 35 and 40 if you like. 40 nice and strong. 50 perhaps if you will. 750 the bid, and 55 or 60 if you like. 60 I've got. 60 now the money. 760. Make no mistake, folks, instructions are very clear. I've been asked not to dwell. At 760, any further bids? 65? 65, 70 if you like. 770 now the money. Bid and offer. 75 now the call. 80 if you like. 80 I have with a nod. 80, 85? 85 and 90 if you will. 90 now the bid. Make no mistake, where are we? 800, sir, perhaps?
895.
895. Take a moment to think about that. Once upon a time I would have taken that, but I'm going to let you 795 I've got. 795 confirming it to the left. 795. 8 come back. 8 with a nod, nice and strong at 800 the bid. 805 or 10?
805.
805 now. 10 if you like. Folks, it doesn't need to be a 2-horse race. I know it's great being a spectator. We'll just get the coffees pumping if you like. Otherwise, we're here at 810 now the money. 20 perhaps. 15. Okay, I'll take the 15. 20 if you like. 20 I've got. 820.
Yeah.
And 1, 5, 10.
25.
25 and 30 if you like. 30 nice and strong.
35.
35. I'm getting excited, you're very relaxed. 35, 40 if you will. Out at that level, perhaps at 835, sir. Looks like you might have knocked your main competitor out there at 835. 3 calls to think about it. Other registered parties right here at 835 the money. Luke, perhaps confirm our instruction for me. 835 I've got. Luke's confirming our position right now with our leading party. Other registered parties, once those instructions come back, I will not deviate from them. 835. Bid, money and offer. Happy to take 1, 2, 5 if you like. Otherwise, instructions are clear. I've been asked not to dwell. Okay, folks, we're playing for keeps. We are selling today at 835. You just want to congratulate him and get another coffee, don't you? 40 I've got. Welcome back there at 840. Now the money. Against you, sir. Everything you had now sits in this lady's hands. 840. Out at that level. Appreciate your spirited bidding, sir. I'll give you 3 calls to come back if you will. Worth that extra 5, man. Congratulations, if that's the case. You look nice in the garden there. First time. I've never actually said that to anyone ever before. Sounds a little bit creepy. Second time at 840. I won't make a habit of it. Third, final time at 840,000, folks. Definitely out, sir. Hello.
845.
Welcome to the bidding, man. You picked the right way to start. You're coming in the lead, 845. Another competitor, man. What do we say? 50? 50 now with a nod I've got. 850, 55 if you will. We are playing for keeps. 850 the money. 55 with a nod. Nod, so half a nod. You know we're playing for keeps. I'll leave it with you. I'll call it 3 times. 850, it sits in front on the right. First time. Second call. We'll take 1 if you like. Otherwise it's there at 850. Third.
860.
860, nice and strong there at 860. Okay, I'll give you 3 calls to think about it. You can come back as well if you like. Otherwise, it's here at 860, nice and strong. A lady who loves the property, I'm assuming she's connected with it there. At 860, this could be your chance to own it. First time, 860. Second time buyers quickly before we move. Third, final call.
865.
You keep saying no, you people.
No,
My heart's gone.
I'm done.
865, and then you're done after. Okay, well, 865. She said she's done. If you put 1 on top, she kind of said she's done. She'll let you know. 865 I've got, nice and strong. I can assume that people are bidding strongly for this because second choice on your list is far distinct from what we're looking at right here. And you've made that connection. It's going to cost a lot more than that in the future, I imagine, when it sells the next time. We are sitting in front at 865. First call. Second time buyers before we move.
870.
870 I've got. You said that before though, so I'm still going to 870. First time buyers. Second time, quickly before we go at 870. Third, final time, 870,000. All silent buyers all done. Definitely out, man.
Out.
definitely out, sir. We sell 870,000. Congratulations. Red Property and our whole team, thank you so much for coming out. Enjoy the great weather. Let's hope the big guys down. We'll see you again in the next auction. Thank you very much.